and thank you so much for joining us right here on the Pix 11 Morning News. Happy Friday. It is September 4th. I'm Vanessa Freeman.
Getaway Friday, no less.
Yes,
that's a happy
big
thing.
Day.
I'm John Muller. Let's start out with a look at the holiday weekend weather.
Really updating you in terms of what you can expect, but I gotta say we're entering into a very quiet weather pattern the next few days. Today's a transition day. We're at 70 in the city, 71 Hoboken, Lindenhurst at 69, Highland at 66 right now. Some spots are already starting to clear out with those clouds, others hanging on to some of the clouds, especially areas to the east. 71 is the dew point temperature for Long Island, 66 up in New York.
Good morning, Katie.
Good morning, Vanessa and John. The Nevada Diner has been a Bloomfield institution for nearly 40 years, and it has luckily survived the pandemic, but a lot of New Jersey restaurants have not been so lucky. The state's Restaurant Association says nearly 30% of restaurants are expected to permanently close because of COVID-19, but as of today, indoor dining can resume with restrictions, and hopefully that will help to keep a lot of businesses.
Good morning. Happy Friday, September 4th. Time right now coming up on 5:30. I'm John Muller.
And I'm Vanessa Freeman. Good morning, folks. Here is a look at what we're working on this half hour. Labor Day means the toast to the end of summer. Carnival celebrations have gone virtual this year due to the pandemic. While organizers are still keeping Caribbean culture alive, officials are encouraging people to keep those festivities small. Pix 11's Kirstin Cole is live in Crown Heights this morning with how the folks in the city are preparing. Good morning, Kirstin.
Yeah, good morning to you, Vanessa. Gathering small at the very least, and that way we're not going to see an explosion of these cases as we have seen around the country anytime there are large-scale gatherings. We're reporting in Brooklyn this morning. I'm Kirstin Cole, Pix 11 News. Back to you, John and Vanessa.
Great time to be at home. Go ahead and talk about the commute at the George Washington Bridge. All is quiet. The lower level and the upper level cooperating, construction-free, really delay-free. Once you head towards the span, maybe you notice a little bit in terms of...
It has luckily survived the pandemic, but not all New Jersey restaurants can say the same. According to the state's Restaurant Association, nearly 30% of the state's businesses will close down because of the pandemic. But today, indoor dining can resume.
Right. Go ahead and check in on the commute if you're going to be driving through the Lincoln Tunnel, one of the other Hudson River crossings that's cooperating this morning. Traffic is rather light on this Friday before a long weekend. So as you head in, construction free, you still have cashless tolling, and you're really not noticing too many brake lights coming around the helix. So that's good news. We are keeping an eye. This is on Route 28 westbound in Bound Brook area. This is a crash investigation that has blocked off all those westbound lanes just east of 287. You have a little bit of a westbound delay, and we'll continue anyway. So 702 right now, keeping an eye on the commute. And one area that I've been paying attention to for over an hour now has been on Route 28 westbound. This is out in Bound Brook, New Jersey. Westbound side closed off completely just east of 287. They're saying it's a crash, right, or at least a hot cup of cocoa or coffee. The commute, so it's still struggling on that northbound side of the Garden State Parkway. This is a crash right near exit 153 for Route 3. This is in Clifton. Very heavy delays all the way back through Bloomfield because, again, 2 lanes are blocked off and you have traffic trying to navigate around it. We're talking about a fallen tree on the eastbound side at exit 16. So the earlier crash cleared out of the way, but now it's this fallen tree that's prompting some delays. So heads up, that's why you're slow going down the eastbound side at exit 16. So the earlier crash cleared out of the way, but now it's this fallen tree that's prompting some delays. So heads up, that's why you're slow going there westbound.
Indoor dining will once again be allowed.
Yeah, Katie Corrado, she was able to eat breakfast inside a diner in Bloomfield this morning. Here's the photo, enjoying her Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. So let's get over to Katie and find out how exactly that sandwich was. And also, what are you hearing? Are New York City folks, are they coming over to Jersey?
Yeah, you know, it was a really interesting conversation that you guys were all just having because the owner of the Nevada Diner told me that he's getting a lot of customers coming in from New York City.
You've taught me something new today. I knew about Holston's from The Sopranos in Bloomfield. It's the ice cream shop, the famous ice cream shop in Bloomfield. But I learned a new diner today. Thank you, Katie.
There you go. I wonder how long those lines are going to be. Like how long the wait time is going to be.